Have you ever felt like you're losing the race of life? Like everyone is moving forward while you're stuck in the same place? What if I told you that being stuck is sometimes the only thing keeping you safe? Before we step into the narrow lanes of Vishrampur to meet Arjun, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We share stories that help you find peace in the chaos, and I'd love to have you with us for the next one. In a time when news didn't travel at the speed of light, it traveled on a bicycle. For Arjun, a struggling clerk with an ill mother and a heart full of worry, news came in a 4-word telegram that shouldn't have existed. The yellow slip read, "Do not board the 710. No sender, no signature, just those words. Arjun looked at his father's old HMT watch. Its steady tick, tick, tick was the only sound in the room. That 7:10 a.m. train was his only way to a job interview in the city, a job that meant better medicine for his mother and a life beyond the dusty office files. He crumpled the paper, threw it into a brass spittoon, and walked out. He didn't believe in superstitions. The town of Vishrampur was waking up slowly. The scent of parathas drifted from open windows, and distant radios played old melodies. Arjun was moving fast, his old cycle rattling over the cobblestones. But as he reached the massive banyan tree near the station, he saw Kaka, the local cobbler. The old man was squinting through broken glasses, his shaking fingers failing to thread a needle. A mountain of sandals lay unfinished beside him. 6:55 a.m. Arjun's watch felt heavy. If I stop, I remain a clerk forever, he thought. But if I leave, this old man loses his only way to eat today. The train whistle echoed in the distance, a deep, lonely roar of steam. "Do not board," the telegram whispered in the back of his mind. Something in Arjun's cynical heart finally broke. He leaned his cycle against the tree. "Kaka, let me," Arjun said, kneeling in the dirt. He didn't just thread the needle, he stayed to help stitch the leather. He watched the 7:10 a.m. steam engine roar past the crossing, disappearing into the morning mist. Arjun sat in the dust, silent. He had missed his chance. He had failed. A heavy silence followed, suddenly broken by the sound of a neighbor running toward the tree, gasping for breath. "Arjun, did you see? The bridge at the river. It gave way. The 710 is stalled in the ravine." Arjun's hands, covered in leather dust, began to shake. He wasn't on that train because he chose a stranger's burden over his own ambition. But the mystery was just beginning. Dazed, Arjun walked back toward the post office. The old postmaster called him over, gesturing to a heavy iron trunk. "Arjun, this arrived for you. It was held in a special registry for decades. Your late grandfather, a man who knew the rhythms of the railway better than anyone, paid the fees for it to be delivered only on this very date." Arjun opened the trunk. Inside were stacks of rare, hand-stamped postcards and the deed to a vast, lush orchard on the outskirts of town. Beside them was a letter, written years ago in his grandfather's elegant script. The note read, "To my grandson, fortune favors the one who stops to listen. This land is yours. Build a school where the bells ring louder than the trains." We often think our lives are changed by the big moves, the jobs we land, the money we make, the status we gain. But Arjun learned that life is actually saved by the things we don't do, by the missed opportunities that were actually traps, and by the kindness we refuse to ration. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear that it's okay to slow down. Tell us in the comments, have you ever had a missed moment that turned out to be a blessing? If a message from the past arrived for you today, would you have the heart to believe it? Or are you running too fast to hear the truth?